Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a get it all done, and I'm going to be tackling my girls' room, the kids' bathroom, my room, and then we're going to head into the kitchen and make a delicious, easy dinner. I will start off by saying my girls do clean their own rooms. Before the kids go to bed, they need to pick up their toys, clean everything off the floor, but sometimes it just gets really out of hand and it needs a mama's touch. So sometimes I'll come into their room and just kind of deep clean a little bit, declutter through things and throw things away. And if it's something that's questionable, if I'm not sure if my child wants to keep it or not, then I'll just put it into a little pile for them to go through whenever they get home from school. My girls are ages 6 and 12, so their room can definitely get out of hand. There was clothes on the floor, just stuff everywhere. I needed to wipe down their vanities and their nightstands. They were pretty dusty. So we're going to go ahead and tackle this room, and I'm going to start on my 12-year-old side of the room, and once her room is done, then I'll move over to my 6-year-old side of the room just so I'm not feeling too overwhelmed. I create videos about homemaking and motherhood motivation. If you are new here, I would love to have you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you're a regular, make sure you have your notifications turned on and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. If you go to my YouTube channel page, there's an option where it says subscribe to turn on your notifications if you wish to do that. Regardless if you are subscribed or not, I'm so happy that you decided to click on today's video for some motivation. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I have noticed that I'm not as overwhelmed with my 12-year-old side of the room as I am my 6-year-old side of the room, and that is because it's a shared room and I'm trying to pile all of her toys and her belongings over here on one side of the room, whereas my 12-year-old doesn't really have toys anymore. She has little knick-knack things, but they all fit in her little organizer, and my 6-year-old has a basket with toys that she also has totes under her bed. that has toys in them. My 12-year-old also has totes under her bed with her things, but it is so hard to fit all of my 6-year-old's toys and her things over here on one side of the room, but I somehow managed to make it work. She absolutely loves her vanity. She sits at it and puts on her lip gloss and brushes her hair, but I ended up sliding her dollhouse beside her vanity instead of at the foot of her bed. And you know, when you have kids sharing a room or a small room in general, a small space, you really just have to do what works best for you and best for your things. And I do keep things pretty minimalized. So I was just taking that tote, and I did have Arabella's shoes in it, but I decided to put all of her dress-up clothes and her hats and things like that and store it in the closet. And then the little basket at the foot of her bed is where I'm going to store all of her little toys. And that's for like bigger toys. Underneath her bed is all her small little toys. And then in her dollhouse, I have a little basket with all the dollhouse toys. And then on her vanity, I'm just kind of going through all these headbands and bracelets and all the stuff she has. And some of it was broken or messed up. So we went ahead and just did away with that because she had galore of this stuff, you guys. And I ended up with an entire grocery bag full of trash that I pulled from this room. Just broken toys, broken things, trash, paper, broken pencils, you name it, things like that. And you know, sometimes we buy things that we think is good at the time, but then once you have it for a while, you realize, oh, I don't really need this. It's not really working out. So I did buy the girls both a storage bag for whenever I did their room makeover, and it's basically an empty bag that you can put all your stuffed animals in and dress-up clothes and pillows, and I thought it was the perfect solution to all their stuffed animals. But for my 12-year-old, it is working out for her. Her bag is pretty full. She does keep a few stuffed animals on her bed, but for the most part, they are all in her bag. And my 6-year-old usually has all of her stuffed animals and dress-up clothes out of the bag and is basically an partially almost empty bag laying in the floor all the time. So I did decide to go ahead and just get rid of hers since her stuff is out of her bag all the time anyways. Now, it was for the most part filled up recently because I had her clean her room and she kind of put stuff back in there, but for the most part her bag is always empty. So I'm gonna let my 12-year-old keep her little beanbag chair, but for my 6-year-old it just was an empty bag laying on the floor all the time. So I just propped all of her little stuffed animals up on the top of her bed like I did my 12-year-olds, and that cleared up so much more floor space over here.
I could be raw, I could be tall, I make you feel real uncomfortable. Can give you my finger but not my hand. I won't do your silly little dance. Don't need hugs, done with the joke. I know your next move, I can be calm. Moving fast, catch if you can. And I'm happy you can't stand it. Make me high then low.
I do follow a laundry schedule that helps me so much. So Monday through Friday, I have a list written down of whose laundry I'm going to do. Monday is usually towels and sheets. Tuesday is usually the boys' clothes. Wednesday is usually the girls' clothes, and so on and so forth. So anyways, I was behind on laundry. Needless to say, there was laundry everywhere. I had laundry piled up in my room. There was laundry piled up all over the washer and the dryer. So we're going to take care of that in a little bit. So I'm going to head into the kids' bathroom and clean up in here. And I ended up taking their colorful toothbrush holders down because I did buy a small, tall organizer for this bathroom. It's slim, it's tall, it's the perfect size. It has 4 drawers. Now I am still looking for some kind of acrylic organizers or something to go inside of the organizer to organize everything better. But for now, everything's just kind of put in it in the most organized way that I could come up with, but it has helped keep the sink vanity not looking so cluttered. So whenever I pulled these off, I tried to do it as slowly and carefully as I can, and these are a really good solution for if you have nowhere else to put your kids' toothbrushes, or I use some of these in mine and my husband's shower to put our razors on, and they are super sticky and awesome. So we are going to have to go back over here and fix the wall. We have color matched paint, so we're just going to fix that over the weekend. But putting everything in that organizer made the bathroom just look so much cleaner without the toothbrushes sitting out. And then I also recently put mine and my husband's toothbrushes in our over-the-toilet cabinet that I have in my bathroom, and it just makes the bathroom look so much cleaner without toothbrushes sitting out. It's crazy how much of a difference it makes. So anyways, I am going to get the kids' toilet and their sink and their mirror all clean. And we're also going to clean the floors in here today. And we're not going to clean the bathtub today. I just recently had cleaned that. And also my 12-year-old does help keep this bathroom clean since it is the kids' bathroom. So if you have kids, definitely make sure y'all are giving them chores to help mama. Speaking on chores, I have shared that my kids have chore charts and they actually do their chores without being told a lot of the time because they're so excited to go mark off their chores for the day. So they will, before they go to bed, start their chores and then go to their chore chart and just mark everything off, and they just have so much fun with it, and it really keeps them motivated because it gives them something to look forward to. So if you have a Swiffer wet mop and you run out of Swiffer pads, you can just take a microfiber cloth and just put that on the bottom of your Swiffer, like where you would put the wet pads, and spray your cleaner on the floor and just quickly mop, and it works just like a Swiffer pad. So we're gonna head into my bedroom and tackle this laundry. It has been sitting in a laundry basket for a couple of days and I'm so sick of looking at it. I'm really trying to stay on top of my laundry because once you get behind, it takes so much longer to get it all done. But anyways, we are just gonna push through and get this laundry done. Something that has been bothering me lately is my drawers. They are so unorganized, and once I fall off the bandwagon of keeping my drawers unorganized, everything just kind of gets shoved in there as it fits. It's folded, but it's just shoved in there in no particular way. So whenever I was trying to put my laundry away this day back in my dressers, it just wouldn't fit because everything was just everywhere, and a lot of the clothes were not even folded anymore. So whenever I opened it, it was just a hot mess express. So I decided to just go ahead and take everything out of all of my drawers, declutter through some of my clothes, and put it back in with all of the sets matching up and everything folded. And whatever didn't fit, I got rid of, because clearly you don't need more clothes than what fits in your dresser, or that's the way that I look at it. And that's the way that I keep my clothes decluttered, and I only keep my most favorite items and the things that I actually wear.
Happy that I found out you were nothing but a fake clone, and I can say it out loud. When my mommy said the story, I really had to write it down, cause it's the best kind of story, and you're hearing it now. Weekends spent in the studio, weekdays kinda like bros. I think back and it's obvious, obvious, obvious. I could be raw, I could be tall, I make you feel real uncomfortable, and give you my finger but not my hand. I won't do your silly little dance. Don't need hugs, don't look at drugs. I know your next move, I can be calm, moving fast, catch if you can. And I'm happy you can stand it. So you call my mommy, say you're moving with somebody, so ironic. So you call my mommy, say you're moving with somebody, so ironic.
So all those bags on the floor behind me are actually some Christmas decor. In a recent video, I had went to Hobby Lobby and shopped their 50% off Christmas decor, and I shared a haul in one of those videos. But someone told me that the 50% off Christmas at Hobby Lobby lasts up until Christmas. So I didn't know if they were going to get rid of that sale or not before Christmas, or how close to Christmas they would. But that's awesome if they do keep that sale 50% that long. But I know for a fact it's 50% off for right now. So if y'all need to do some Christmas shopping, Hobby Lobby is where it's at. I got some really good deals. But I'm going to go ahead and take all of this Christmas decor and go put it away. And then all the clutter on the other side of the room is stuff I have decluttered and just piled up all together. This is stuff I'm getting rid of. It's some baby stuff, it's some shoes, it's some clothes, just all the things. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And it made my room look so much bigger with all the clutter out. And once we're finished cleaning, it's just such a nice, relaxing space to walk into. And you don't have any clutter. You don't have any things piled up in the floor. And that's just what I aspire to be, is someone who has a clean space with no clutter all over the floor. And that's just how I try to keep it everything. That's how I try to keep my kids' rooms. That's how I try to keep my whole house. But in reality, I feel like this is really important to talk on. In reality, we do have clutter. People have clutter. We have things piled up in the corner of our house somewhere, and sometimes it's things that we don't really want to get rid of, but it's things that we don't really have anywhere to put that we do still use. We will use it, but we're not ready to get rid of it. And it's okay if you have a space in your bedroom, a corner in your bedroom that has stuff piled up. Like, don't even feel guilty about it, because in reality, people have clutter. And clutter doesn't necessarily mean junk. It doesn't mean just useless stuff. Clutter can just be your things that you just really don't have anywhere to put. If you live in a small house, in a small space, if you have small closets, if you don't have a garage, if you don't have a storage shed and you don't have anywhere to put it. And that's where being minimal comes into play. But not everybody wants to be a minimalist and get rid of all of their stuff. So just know that it is okay if you have clutter.
Call me back again tomorrow when you're sober. Signals fading, I got somewhere else to be. I'ma need you 'cause I love you and you're broken. You're the devil, you don't care how I feel. Yeah, I could get used to the magic of your love, but I know it's too good to be true. Yeah, I could get used to the magic of your touch. Yeah, I keep coming back to you.
So I finished cleaning my room and I was about to do an after shot, and I realized that there was dead flies in my windowsill. We leave the door open sometimes when Jackson's playing outside and the kids are coming in and out, and flies just get in our house. So we had some dead flies. They usually die in the windowsill because they only last a couple of days in my house before they die, and they always just die in the windowsill, which is good because I know where to find them when they do die. So we're just going to light a pumpkin shortbread candle in the bedroom, and then we are going to head out into the kitchen to start some dinner.
If you'd only open up your eyes, see me. I've been waiting there forever, can't you tell? Even love your darkest eyes, but you don't need me. You don't need me, only see me as a friend. I could get used to the magic of your love, but I know it's too good to be true. I could get used to the magic of your touch. Yeah, I keep coming back to you.
So this dish is just like a pasta bake. It has ground beef, it has pasta, it has heavy whipping cream, it has stock, it has cheese. I will have the recipe down below in my description box so you can screenshot it if you want to try it yourself. But it turned out really, really good, and it was so easy. All you had to do was mix everything together in a casserole dish, and then you're going to cover it with foil and pop that in the oven for about 50 minutes to an hour. Let me know if y'all make old-fashioned bread the old home-style way like this. If you don't have any frozen toast in your freezer from the store, you can just take some loaf bread, spread some butter on it, and add your own seasonings. You can add parsley, garlic powder, whatever you want. Some of my kids don't like garlic powder, so I just put butter and parsley and stick that in the oven just to melt the butter, and they are so good. And the bread paired so nicely with the pasta bake. So I'm just going to pull that out of the oven, take the foil off, and I do double up the foil. I use 2 pieces of foil to make sure that pasta gets good and soft. We're going to top it with a little bit more cheese and pop that back in the oven just to melt the cheese. Then you're going to let it sit and rest for about 15 minutes because the sauce really thickens up while it sits. It was so good. It was so easy. I love anything that you can just prep really quick and stick it in the oven. You don't have to stand over a stove. Crock-pot meals and oven meals are my go-to and my favorite. I also made a little veggie bowl. I put some celery and some carrots and some ranch just for a little appetizer or like a little side. And then we are going to head outside and get our new chairs put up by our fire pit and enjoy some marshmallows and some s'mores. These chairs are from Costway. I have gotten a few pieces of furniture from Costway. My bar in my kitchen is from Costway, and my Christmas tree that I had in my bedroom last year, if y'all seen that video, is from Costway. And also my exercise bike. So I can say that they have really good quality furniture and really good quality home things and kids things. So I will have Costway linked down below in my description box if y'all want to shop Costway. They have all sorts of home items, kids items, things for anyone, things for the whole family. I love these chairs. They fold up so you can store those in the shed or in your garage, and then you can pop them back out when you want to use them, or we just leave them sitting out most of the time. If we know it's going to be a thunderstorm coming or something, we will put them away. But it's a 2 chairs and a table set, and they are so sturdy, and I really love that we can fold them up and they are not just permanently sitting in the yard. And it also makes cutting the grass easier because we can just move them out of the way. But I highly recommend these chairs and this table set. They are so nice. I love the color, I love the quality, I love the sturdiness. But we're just going to sit outside for the rest of the evening as a family and enjoy some marshmallows by the fire. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will see y'all in my next one.